An unprecedented lawsuit filed against the Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah, the 850-page document alleges years of sexual abuse by a scout master in Ridgefield. His victims, 19 boys and girls.
John Charlton brings us details from the disturbing case.
This is his Boy Scouts of America pin.
During the 60s and 70s, Donald Dennis was a scoutmaster, and before that, an assistant scoutmaster in Ridgefield.
This is his pocket knife.
And as a leader of boys, Dennis is now accused of preying upon them.
His initials were DAD, which spells dad. So he would tell the boys, "Call me dad."
The narrative of Dennis's history of alleged abuse, as described by 19 plaintiffs, is spelled out in a massive lawsuit.
Here's all 856 pages.
17 former Boy Scouts and 2 young girls at the time claimed Dennis was a pedophile, an opportunist of monstrous proportions. The girls, now well into their 60s, claim the businessman brought boys home and forced them to watch him molest the boys. The lawsuit states Dennis also took advantage of being alone with groups of boys on camping trips in Connecticut and elsewhere.
He would go lights out. He would go from tent to tent to tent, molesting boys. He would take some boys in the backwoods and he would molest them. He would shower with the boys and fondle the boys in the showers.
Attorney Brooke Goff of the Rankin Law Firm in Stamford says Dennis also abused boys at scout meetings at the Jesse Lee Memorial Church in Ridgefield.
He would show up to a lot of the scout meetings and everything in uniform and with his police car as well.
That's right. During all that time, Goff says, Dennis was an auxiliary state trooper. Dennis passed away a couple years ago, and the suit does not go after his estate. It takes on the entire Boy Scouts of America.
In 2012, that the Boy Scouts were forced to release these perversion files.
Goff says that proves the Boy Scouts knew potential pedophiles were among the ranks, but did little to nothing to protect kids. Even though Goff says one of her clients claims Dennis molested him more than 1,000 times. Goff alleges the case against Dennis could grow exponentially.
After he left Connecticut, yes, he continued to do this until he was about 75 years old. He's molested over 1,000 children.
And tonight from the Boy Scouts, nothing is more important than the safety of our youth members, and we are saddened when anyone uses their position to harm children. The Boy Scouts of America extends its deepest sympathies to any person who has been hurt by a child sexual abuse.